What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
The best piece of advice that I ever received is that you are what you think about. Everything that you think about, you become. You become what you think about. Thoughts lead to actions. Actions lead to behaviors. Behaviors leads to lifestyle. Lifestyle determines your destiny. So everything begins in the mind. If you can control and wield your mind, you can very much determine your destiny. If you can determine that regardless of what your mind says, you will go to the gym, you will develop a physique unlike 99% of society. Most people don't understand that they're operating on less than 5% of their potential. All they need to do is have a realization, and sometimes unlocking data sets or other people giving them information is just another stepping stone to their success. There's so much negative content out there. You never go and ask Cardi B or these type of celebrities, why is it that you make the content that you make? No, they are a reflection of who they are as individuals. I think the most important thing is to become the best version of yourself, to become and achieve your fullest potential. So many people limit themselves based off of what somebody else has told them they are, based off of the limitations of their parents, their teachers, their education, the system. But you can truly become whoever you want to be. And I wanted to push this message of hope, and I wanted to push this message of if you work hard, if you are consistent, and if you dedicate yourself to a worthy ideal, you can become whoever you want to become.
So it all comes down to how you behave. Yeah. How you behave dictates and controls the quality of your thoughts, because it's what dictates how you position yourself. So it all comes down to action. That's why life, there's formulas and recipes to success, which is what I talk about. Yeah. There's ways to win.
And if you can do the small things well, how you do the small things is how you do the big things, and how you do small things is the impact and the cumulative of your entire life. Because life is about building blocks. It's not about one success. Whether you look at Kobe Bryant winning championships or Michael Jordan, they didn't win the championships on that court. They won it with all the repetition and the action of the small habits over an extended period of time. So if you want, like I said, if you want to become the best version of yourself, first you need to start with the small wins. The small wins, the small things that you know you can control. Once you build that confidence, it'll lead you to bigger and bigger success.
What's your message to the world?
My message to the world is a very simple one. You need to treat yourself with kindness and grace, understanding that this is the first time you've played this game, understanding that you're going to make mistakes, and that mistakes are maybe 70, 80% of life, and that you're just figuring it out. Focus on making small mistakes. Don't make irreversible mistakes, like having a kid outside of marriage, or, getting into credit card debt that you shouldn't be getting into, because these irreversible mistakes are things that you're going to have to carry, and decisions that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. The point is, if you want to level up in life, you need to focus on reducing liabilities and increasing your odds of winning. Good habits, good relationships, positive mindset, positive affirmations, things that elevate your consciousness and your mindset. And treat yourself with kindness, grace, and respect, because it's the first time that you're experiencing this game. Once you treat yourself that way, and you understand that failure isn't a bad thing, failure is just an inevitable part of the process, you just continue attempting and attempting and attempting, and through those attempts, you become a master of life. If you determine to be a studious individual and knowledgeable, you will be knowledgeable. If you determine to be rich, you'll be rich. Everything is in your control. And I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Broke people and successful people are both self-made, but only the rich and successful will admit it. They're the only ones that will admit it. The person that's broke, that's struggling, it's hard for them to admit that they are there because of the way that they think. But they are there because of the way that they think. Not only that, but it's also understanding that you can't solve the problems in your life with the same information that caused the problems in the first place. You need new information. So you need to become a new person. You become a new person by what? Adopting wisdom, transforming your mind. Control your mind and control your future.